I did my back side step, and then I cut up her center, and I moved to her front third point. And here's where our practice, our Taisabaki practice comes in. I'm left hanmi, the tip drops to the left. I would be stretching her out. Then I'm turning my body, and there I am at her rear. Thank you so much. Let's practice that together, okay? So everybody come into a right hanmi. Imagine that someone's coming yoko minuchi with their left hand to your right temple, and you're cutting through their center. You're cutting up their center with your blade to the left. Your right foot steps to the left. Let the blade fall to your right shoulder, pivot, and a left side strike. Now we're in left hanmi. Partner comes yoko minuchi to our left temple. We move off the line. We strike through their center. We cut up their center. The left foot steps to the right. Let the tip drop to the left shoulder, cut and strike. Beautiful. I think all of you are pretty familiar with this. So I'll just watch for a moment. Yes, beautiful. Let's go to urawaza now. So I'm in right hanmi. I'll demonstrate it one time with a partner, and then you guys will. I think most of the people on the call are pretty familiar with this. Not everybody around the world is. So she's gonna come in with her left side yoko minuchi. I move off the line, I cut through her center. Now I do a two-step all the way around next to her, and I end up behind her. And that's what we're looking for. Most importantly here, what we're looking at, let's do our other side. What we're looking at is where we place our feet, and that right foot is turning to the left. So my hips are planting a seed for this foot, and look where I am. I'm right at her center, and that's where we want to be. Thank you so much. So we're going to practice urawaza. I'm going to face the way you're facing. Here we are in right hanmi. Partner comes for yoko minuchi with their left side strike. We cut right through their center. We cut up their center, blade to the left. Then we step with the right foot, the left foot, two-step pivot, and strike and throw. Left side hanmi, they come for yoko minuchi. We cut through their center. We cut blade to the right, up their center. We do a two-step. Keep your hands in center together. Pivot and strike. You can practice the omote and the ura, and you can go as fast or as slow as you like. Most importantly, feel your hands and your center are connected. Feeling yoko minuchi, shihonage, omote, and urawaza. Yoko minuchi, shihonage, omote, and urawaza. Stay present. Move from your center. Even though you have a bokken in your arms, it's not all about the arms. All right, everybody, beautiful. So I just grabbed a bunch of water. If anybody needs quick sip of water, you can grab it while you're watching the next thing. We're gonna put our bokkens away, and I hope that was helpful for you, a little snippet of Shihonage and how the angles work. And now we're gonna go without our bokken. And even if you're getting water, just kind of keep your eyes here so you can see what I'm up to. So we really felt the angles with our bokken. We're gonna feel the same angles with our hands and the same sharpness of the cut and the same presence. So I'm in left hanmi. Partner's coming in for right side yoko minuchi, and I cut through their center. I extend them, omote waza, just like I had my sword. My left foot's gonna step, and it's gonna be placed to the right, so that as I come around, there's my partner's back, and I can cut. If I'm in right hanmi, I cut through and through, omote, turn, and strike. Okay? And I'm gonna give you urawaza as well, and then you get some time to practice these. I'm gonna face the way you're facing for 2 omote and 2 ura. I'm in right hanmi, I do a back side step. I cut through my partner's center, I cut to the left, step in front of them with my right foot, the tip drops to the right shoulder, hands in center together, cut and strike. And left hanmi, feel free to do this along with me if you'd like. Now I'm facing the way you're facing, and we're going to take a look at Shihonage Urawaza from Yoko Menuchi. I'm in right hanmi. Let's do it together. If you were watching with your water, now that you're back. Partner's coming for Yoko Menuchi with a left side yokomen. As they go up, we want to follow them up. That's that in Yoku I was talking about. Sensei talked about your spirit goes out to your opponent way before you begin to move. And we can show that by lifting the hands before they touch us. So here we are in right hanmi. We're going to do Shihonage Urawaza. They go to strike, we follow them up. We cut through their center. We cut again to the left, just like we did with Omote. Then we get all the way next to them, two-step, pivot, and step and strike. On the left side, backside step, cut through, just like the Omote. Left foot steps in, all the way around next to your partner, pivot, and strike. And go ahead and practice Yoko Menuchi, Shihonage, Omote, and Urawaza. And if anybody is having a very hard time, if you're not muted, you can ask about this. But I want you to imagine that you have a sword so that the cut and the angle are still very alive in your body. Remember that the movement comes from your center. Comes from your center, not your arms. All right, very nice, everybody. So I love using the sword as a way to feel angles, as a way to call out to my opponent, to feel them before they touch me. I'm going to just give you this wonderful little, quick little story. I was in Tokyo a couple of years ago. I trained at a beautiful little dojo called Kuwamori Dojo. And the main instructor there had been Mito Sensei. According to my good friend Jay Dunkelman Sensei, he was a little tiny skinny guy and he was very powerful. And these were his 4 words, and I've been working with these for the last few years. He said, feel, become one, make a path, don't throw. So I'm going to give you that again, and then we're going to work on it with Yoko Menuchi Iriminage. We're going to change it to Iriminage. Feel, become one, make a path, don't throw. Okay? So come on up, and I want you to, I want you to imagine now that you are attacking me, Yoko Menuchi. I'm in left hanmi, and you're going to strike with your right hand for Yoko Menuchi. And as you begin your strike, I'm already feeling you. Good, becoming one with you. I'm going to cut that hand through to my right. I'm going to cut your right hand through to your left, and that's going to allow me to get behind you. So I feel, become one. I'm behind you now, and I'm spiraling down your center by letting my left hip drop to the left. My right hand is spiraling up to heaven, and I'm stepping through to throw. So you're gonna do it with me one more time, then I'm gonna show you a quick demonstration of what we're gonna be working on with our. Now I'm in right hanmi, and you're gonna strike with your left Yoko Menuchi, and I already feel you, and I do my backside step, just as Shihonage, I cut you through with the left hand. I'm cutting right through your center. Now I'm gonna take my right foot, and I'm gonna get all the way behind you. And Saito Sensei really, he did this Iriminage a lot, right? Where he was focused on his partner's back third point. Lisi-san, onegaishimasu. So if Lisi's facing my showman, her back third point is right there. And Saito Sensei focused, we're not touching each other, by the way, if you haven't noticed. She's wearing a mask. I'm spiraling down her center in the back and up her center here. And then I would step through for the throw. So we're focusing on that back third point when we do that, okay? Let's do 2 more. I'm in my left hanmi. Come in with your right side yoko minuchi. Thank you. I feel you. I cut you through with my right hand. I'm going to get my body all the way behind you. I'm facing the way you are now. I'm facing my shomen. I'm facing the way you are. I'm bringing your head with my left hand into my right shoulder. Spiral up to heaven with the right hand and step through. You can try the ukemi. I'm going to let you do the throw in a moment. Now I'm in right hanmi, and you come with the left side yoko minuchi, and I cut right through your center with my left hand. I'm going to bring my right foot all the way behind you. I'm going to go for the back of the collar or the neck. Some people go for the face. Spiral up with the left hand, down with the right, and through. Heaven and earth is everywhere in Aikido. Okay, so now you guys get in your left hanmi, and I'm going to strike for you. Let me see, can you? Left hanmi, left hanmi, left hanmi. Okay, I'm going to come for yoko minuchi to you with my right hand. Cut me through with your left hand, with your right hand, and then take your left foot and jump behind me. Get all the way behind me. Spiral your right hand up. Spiral your hips down. Connect me to your shoulder with your left hand and step through with your right foot. Down. Can you guys feel that? So we are practicing in yoku from thousands of miles away from each other, feeling each other. I want you to really, because you don't have a partner, you can feel that spiral up to heaven immensely. Use your mind spiraling up. Use your mind spiraling down. I'll show you one more time, and then I'm going to let you just practice it. So my partner has got Onegaishimasu, has her back to you, and she's going to come with a right side yoko minuchi, and I'm going to cut through with my right hand. I'm cutting her through, and I'm getting all the way behind her right there. And I'm drawing down her spine with my left hand. Here's the important part. Spiral up with your right hand. And the throw is unimportant because the blend was so big, she's already down. He's already down. Thank you so much. So those words from Mito Sensei are very powerful. Feel. That means feel your partner before they touch you. Get the inyoku. Feel the attraction. Become one. Make a huge pass, and then don't throw. Iriminage is a wonderful one for that because this blend is so big, your partner just brushes on through. You don't have to crash them to the mat. So go ahead and on your own, practicing yoko menuchi, iriminage, and you're focusing on getting your own belly behind your partner's belly, onegaishimasu. Use your mind. Use your mind. Oh, beautiful. The throw is so unimportant because the blend is big. You're inviting your partner in. Oh, Sensei talked about that all the time. Inviting. Invite your partner in. Get way behind them. Spiral up and spiral down. Remember to use your sword to cut your partner through. Good. So I want to ask you now, before we move on to another variation of iriminage, I just want to ask you to humor me and exaggerate your spiral up because you don't have a partner. You don't have to worry about them punching you. So what I'm talking about here is I'm in my right hanmi and I feel my partner. I become one. I make a pass. I let them in. And this is the part I'm talking about. My left hand is really spiraling up. You see pictures of O-sensei and videos of him, you'll see there's so much energy going on. This is heaven, this is earth, and your partner just goes on through. So I'm gonna ask you to be, use your mind, make it even more pronounced. Feel those spirals, just 2 times on the Aishimasu. I'm gonna do it with you, facing my shomen if you wanna watch or do it with me. I'm starting in my right hanmi, by the way. let's do it together, okay? I think that's a great way. I'll try not to talk too much. Here they come with the left yokominuchi. Cut them through. Get behind them with your right foot. Spiral up with your left hand. Down with your right hip and step through. And left hanmi. Here they come with yokominuchi. Cut them through with your right hand. Get behind them. Feel that spiral dropping down through the left hip and up through the right hand. Use your mind and spiral through and step through. Okay, so feel, become one, make a pass, don't throw. Now we're gonna do another version, another way of Iriminage. Have you guys noticed that all around the world, Aikido is very different? So many different ways to train, and I don't feel like there's one right way for sure. I think they're all good, and they all teach us something different. So this time, I'm gonna use my partner again so I can just demonstrate this briefly. This time, here she comes with a right side yokominuchi, and I'm taking my right hand and I'm cutting her through. And this time I'm gonna come behind her, and rather than taking her back third point and then spiraling up with this hand, this time I'm actually gonna go and take her front third point, so she goes forward. Because this is gonna allow my movement to be a little bit more fluid. I get back here and I just whoop, and take her balance. She goes down because it takes her front third point, and I just keep my posture. And as she comes back up, I stay behind her. And then I do the original one, which is to spiral down and up. Okay, let's do it together. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we are in a right hanmi. Partners coming in with their left hand for yokominuchi. We feel them, we become one. We cut them through. Get all the way behind them with your right foot. Make a big pass. This time, take their balance to the front. Let your right hand drop. You're not trying to push them. You're just dropping the right hand, stay behind them. Now spiral up with the left and down with the right and step through. Left hanmi. Your partner's gonna come for a right side yokominuchi. Cut them through. Come behind them. Do a two-step. Bring them down. Let them come back up. Don't try to pull them back up and then step through. I'm just gonna let you keep working on that one. If you're confused and you wanna go to any Iriminage you're comfortable with, of course, that's perfectly fine. I encourage you to stay aware of your posture, especially as you drop the partner down. You're just dropping like water. It's just like water falling. As soon as you try to push on your partner, they push back. They don't need to know where you are. You need to know where they are. You want a light touch. Pretty easy to have a light touch when you don't have a partner, huh? Okay, so now I'm going to give you a challenge. If your knees can handle it. If your knees can't handle it, no big deal. So I'll show you two ways of doing it. The first one is I'm actually going to touch the ground, but the knees need to be pretty good to do that. And the next one, I'm just going to feel the ground and drop my arm, keep my posture. Okay, so here my partner, I'm in left hanmi, here they come. That again. The idea is that I'm coming behind my partner and helping them go this way, keeping my posture, dropping them down. Oh, they want to come up. I just let them come up. Spiral up and down and through. If your knees don't like that, you're just going to come behind and through. Okay? And the idea is that you want to drop like you're bouncing a basketball. Don't try to push it, just drop it, let it come back up. If you'd like to do it with me, go for it. If you want to watch again, that's good too. Onegaishimasu. Feel the spirals up and down. Yeah, that looks nice. You are literally getting behind your partner and helping them go where they wanted to go. Feel, become one, make a path, don't throw. Wow, you guys look really, really beautiful. So one last thing you can do before we end our practice is when you do this big one where you step behind your partner and you do the two-step, really, especially without a partner, really imagine their spine. You're moving up their spine. So if I have a partner, you could kind of see it right here. Here she comes with right side Yoko Minuchi, and I cut through and I'm going here and I feel like I'm moving right up her spine. I'm helping her. And then I bring her down. And as she comes up, I just let her come up. And this is the one most of you are more familiar with, getting behind, spiraling up and down and through. So I'm just encouraging you to feel their spine. And the throw is so unimportant when you can, thank you, when you can make a big path for your partner. You know, of course, if you want to do that, you can, but you don't need to. If the blend is so big, your partner's already gone. You just let it drop. It doesn't have to be, right? Because then your partner doesn't like the feeling. Try, would like you to just go ahead and try Yoko Menuchi Shihonage Omote Nurawaza and Yoko Menuchi Iriminage, both variations. Just a little jiwaza for yourself. Move around freely. Onegaishimasu.
Allá vos no te ven nada, ¿no? No.
So reviewing your Shihonage Omote and Ura and trying both of the Iriminages.
Bien, lo haces solita, bien.
Dice cuánta gente está participando, ¿no?
Breathing and relaxing. Breathing
Mate,
and
pero
relaxing.
sin jengibre.
Acá dice, son 77 participantes, ¿no?
Ah, miércoles.
Sí, no veo, 77, ¿no?
Sí.
Breathing and relaxing. Just about one more minute you've got for your jiwaza. You can do it with me or you can watch, whichever you'd like. I'm going to start with Shihonage Omote Waza. I'm in my left hanmi. Now I'm going to do Shihonage starting in right hanmi. Now I'm going to do Shihonage Hurawaza in left hanmi. Right hanmi. And Yoko Minuchi Iriminage, focusing on taking your partner's balance through the back third point. Cut them, I'm in left hanmi, cut them through with your right hand, get behind them. The throw is secondary. Right hanmi, cut them through with your left hand, get behind them. Back third point. And the last one, focusing on their front third point, but then as they stand up, going back to the back third point. So let's start in left hanmi. They come in Yoko Minuchi, cut them through, get behind them, help them go forward. Let them come up. Right hand spirals up, left hand down and through. Right hanmi, cut your partner through with the left hand. Come behind them and help them go forward. Let them up, spiral up with the left hand, down with the right, and through. All right. Let's do a little kokyu-dosa together. So coming into Seiza, offering your hands neutral. You could say this was receptive and this is positive, so we're offering them neutral. Expand into your partner's wrist. or without a partner, just let your ki expand out. And then keeping the connection, become receptive, spiraling in and up. And for you all, open your right knee and extend your partner with that right hand. Take your left hand to their center and around and pivot. Bring the right foot forward and the left one back. This is the same ending as Shihonage. Just keep your extension. Good. Let's do the other side. One of the things I've realized so clearly about Aikido is it's never linear. It's always multidimensional. Our spirals are going in and up. Spirals by their nature are multidimensional. So we go here, expand, receptive, spiral in and up, and open. Really feel your own body is open and coming in with the left and around with the right. And just keep your posture. Nice. We will end with a tiny bit of breathing again and a quick O-sensei quote. We talked about heaven and earth a lot. And we talked about the hidden and the manifest a lot. And I think one of the ways he was trying to reach us is, do I have another minute? Am I all right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the hidden, I believe, is sort of as much the heaven element, the things we can feel but not see. The manifest was the earth element, our technique, how we move our hands and feet, the clarity. And some of us I had Saito Sensei as my teacher when I was a beginner, and he was so clear, very canonical movement. Hands and feet know where they go. But then there's the hidden element, the heaven element, the one that's so fluid and mysterious and invisible. And so he's talking about that in these two brief quotes. The path of peace is exceedingly vast, reflecting the grand design of the hidden and manifest world. A warrior is a living shrine of the divine, one who serves that grand purpose. So we're practicing earth and heaven all the time, practicing, what are my hands and feet doing? Oh, but how can I feel the movement? How can I let it flow through me without my personality getting in the way and stopping the flow? Life is growth. If we stop growing technically and spiritually, we are as good as dead. The art of peace is a celebration of the bonding of heaven and earth and humankind. It is all that is true, good, and beautiful. He gave us so many wonderful signposts, and I really feel like as Aikidoists around the world, we're taking him to heart. We're taking our beautiful O-sensei to heart all the time. So before we bow out, just let's do 2 breaths together. As you breathe in, breathe the breath down the front of your body and up the back as you breathe out. Great. Domo, arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you, Kayla, for this wonderful class.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
It was lovely.
Dynamic class. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Hello to everybody around the world.
And thanks also to you, Uke, who could participate as well. Thanks a lot. So we have a short break until 7 o'clock, so this is basically a bit more than 5 minutes. Get a drink of water, go to the toilet, and then we get a meditation session. And get